Let's bring in District Media Group President Beverly Hallberg. We're waiting for Link Lauren to get linked up, but in the meantime, we're going to have Tiffany Marie Brannan pinch hit for us because she's a star and she loves this stuff and can do it with her eyes behind her back. So here we go, Beverly. The press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre, I mean, it was kind of embarrassing because now you figure out all the stuff we know, and she, in essence, was gaslighting the country again and again for years, Beverly.
For years, and thank goodness for Fox News' own Peter Doocy, who even posted on X this week that he questioned them 7 times in press conferences. Many of those press conferences were led by Karine Jean-Pierre, and instead of dodging and deflecting, she actually said that any type of question around the president's mental fitness was a ridiculous claim. She called videos showing his mental decline as deep fakes, and she went so far as to say that she couldn't even keep up with the president. I actually think Karine Jean-Pierre is going to go down as one of the worst White House press secretaries we've ever had, not just because she's a poor communicator, but also because she blatantly lied to the American people.
Yeah, well, here we go. Look at we got Link Lauren and Tiffany Marie Brannan. How's this going on? So, Link, to you, thank you for coming up for us. CNN is now questioning because you had NBC saying, oh, the Trump administration is not being transparent because they're not releasing transcripts. They literally are holding diplomatic meetings on national television, and it's cabinet meetings on national television, and giving all this video and answering every question. CNN now writes the following here. The Trump White House, which touts itself as the most transparent administration in history, has removed a database of official transcripts documenting President Donald Trump's announcements and appearances. The change is yet another example of the Trump administration trying to exert more control. I mean, I would prefer video over transcripts because transcripts are chronically inaccurate, Link.
Absolutely. Saying Donald Trump is not transparent is a joke. We don't even know who was controlling the auto pin under Joe Biden. There was this shadow advisor group that was controlling things. We didn't have transparency about his medical records either. These people are liars. They're feckless cowards. Everybody in the Biden administration needs to be brought in right now for questioning. These people lied. Saying Donald Trump is not transparent is a joke.
Yeah, it's interesting to me, Beverly, because I'm going to play this sound. This is Scott Pelley, CBS. He was the main anchor at CBS for a long time. Now he's on 60 Minutes. He's giving the commencement address to the graduates at Wake Forest, and you can decide for yourself. It appears to me like he's taking a few swipes at the current administration, but you listen and then tell me. Watch.
To move forward, we debate, not demonize. We discuss, not destroy. But in this moment, this morning, our sacred rule of law is under attack. Journalism is under attack. Universities are under attack. Freedom of speech is under attack.
You hate it when he talks about Biden like that, don't you, Beverly? It's just crazy.
Just crazy. We know who he was referring to, and what's interesting is usually these commencement speeches are supposed to be unifying, they're supposed to be motivational, but here he is not just demonizing half of the country, but the actual students and their families that are coming here to celebrate. Now, I do think it's interesting he even used the phrase that journalism is under attack because this comes at the exact same week the veil is being ripped apart, and we're seeing what journalists really did in reference to Joe Biden's health. I think if anything is under attack, it's the integrity of journalism because of their own selves.
Yeah, I want to have Link and Tiffany both respond to this. A sample of the ladies on The View hating on Trump. Watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back the 46th President of the United States, Joe Biden.
Yeah, I bet they like you. They miss you today.
We are beyond happy to have you here today for a lot of different reasons.
Here's the Trump's atrocities. I'm going to list them for you. When is Jake Tapper going to write a book about the cognitive decline of the person who is in charge right now?
And now they've been told, Link, to tone it down about Trump. What do you think?
Absolutely. Well, I actually love The View, Trace, because whenever I watch these 5 trolls on The View, it confirms I am 100% gay. I can't stand the women on The View. Let's send them all to Guantanamo and never look back. Whoopi Goldberg, she's morphing into one of the blue people from Avatar. You've got Alyssa Rhino Griffin. You've got Sunny Hostin, who's a complete racist. So keep going down that rabbit hole and losing ratings, and you guys will be in the gutter. Good for you, View. Good for you.
Tiffany, your final thoughts.
I think that Link makes a great point. I mean, what will we do without The View to give us wonderful segments like this and their insanity, you know? So we got to take it for what it is. But they've definitely gone on the rabbit hole pretty far.
Yeah. Tiffany, Link, Beverly, thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.